Tilden could lend you something from his hair.
He looks better than Tilden's.
That's the big. That's kind of the big thing that everybody's saying is it's Orin's mustache versus Tilden's hair.
Yeah, I think we all know whose is better.
Oh, Canada. Well, you got it done tonight, brother.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, feels good.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it was just a matter of time before you maybe drew the right horse and got the right, the right thing put together. But I mean, what were you thinking with the horse that you drew tonight? And were you expecting to get a round win on him? Were you?
I knew I had a shot.
Yeah.
All these Calgary horses never went anywhere this whole year, so they're all fresh and they're wanting to do their job. And every Calgary horse I've seen out this week has been really, really good. So when I had a Calgary horse by my name, I was pretty stacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly seemed like, it was a pretty well picture-perfect ride. And last time we saw you, you had won the, you won the rigging rally up there in Derby, and luckily we were there to see that. And, I mean, you put on a great ride there, too. But, yeah, I mean, what is your kind of opinion of this whole Arlington show and as it compares to Vegas? I know people are sick of hearing about it, but I'm really interested in your opinion of it.
I'm glad we're having an NFR, bar none. I'm glad we got, we're riding for a gold buckle and money and everything. And I think Arlington's doing a great job for what they're dealt with. But, there's still that kind of stigma with Vegas. You think of the NFR, you think of Vegas, think of the NFR. And, I miss being in Vegas. I'm not going to, disregard that in any means. But I think Texas is doing an awesome job for hosting it, 3 months before?
Yeah,
or something like
literally.
That.
Yeah.
So it's been, for Texas to step up and put on an event that usually takes over a year to plan, I think they're really, really doing a good job.
Yeah, I mean, it is interesting though. Like the vibe is completely off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can go anywhere you want to eat for breakfast. Of course, we were talking to a barrel racer earlier about you don't have the same requirements, or you don't have to do signings all day and everything. So you're probably a little more relaxed in that regard, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing in your position. But.
Yeah, I like it. And I'm not that I was famous beforehand to do autographs, but it's definitely a nice change of pace. And the other thing is the arena. This is a awesome arena. It's huge, it's gigantic, it's electric, but there's something to be said about the Thomas and Mack when everything's crammed on top of you. You can hear the drunk guy in the back screaming your name before you're getting on. There's little stigmas, there's little things like that you kind of fires you up. But you walk into this building and it's a great feeling to go down and see the yellow buck and shoots and everything.
Yeah, and having 12 buck and shoots is just, it looks so cool. But yeah, I mean, what the horses? Do you feel like the horses? I mean, it's kind of been mixed. Some people have told us no, they don't think much is the space is causing many changes, and other people are like, yeah, the horses are operating completely different here than they are, because most of these horses would be in a wall pretty quick, and they just it's wide open.
Yeah, I think bottom line, the good older horses are going to buck every time, no matter what arena they're in. But yeah, you take a lot of horses that have been in a small arena, all year long, and they get into this huge building. It's going to foul them up a little bit, and vice versa.
And we've seen that. Yeah, we've seen some horses hop out. Actually, Casey Field he drew a couple horses that hopped out on him. I'm surprised he didn't get a couple rewrites.
Yeah, and I've had horses I think were the same thing, and I think maybe the building maybe caused it, but on the flip side of that, there's been horses that maybe shouldn't have been as good really do good here. Yeah. So it's kind of a toss-up, really.
Yeah, I mean, it changes the whole dynamic maybe of how you plan out your rides, huh?
Me, I guess I've never gotten too technical, into that. Like Tim O'Connell, he'll get it down to science.
That's Tim O'Connell.
And that's Tim O'Connell. He's a good, great friend of mine, and he's obviously has 3 gold buckles for some reason. So
yeah, well, Tim O'Connell makes tying your shoes a science.
Yeah, so I just, we're cowboys. We're here to ride bucking horses. We're not trying to complicate it too much.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to riding, but mustache science, you've got down and totally different.
Yeah, that's the easy part.
Yeah, for you, for us, for people like Tyler and myself, we're like, we'll never, ever.
It's a gift.
Achieve something.
It's
like
a skill, uncrafted skill.
Yeah. Well, tonight it paid off. Gold buckle time, and you'll be up there, and you can just do that.
I can just do that all night long. No, everybody will be probably not jealous.
Do you have any stash secrets that you can reveal?
I'll just wash it, I guess. We'll trim it up, and if your wife likes it, then all the better.
That's the key right there. If your wife likes it, I guess if she didn't like it, you wouldn't have it.
Yeah, I probably still have it.
Yeah. Well, Orin, we'll let you enjoy your time. You got one of those coveted, Globe Life buckles. So there's only, 3 more of those coming. So
yeah, I'm excited to finally get one, and grateful for you guys having me.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Take care of yourself. And next time, you don't have to wear the mask. We had to pull the mask off of him. He wanted to wear it. So
well, I don't know how you guys are with the mask thing. So
yeah, I just found out about it today. I haven't worn one.
Oh, what's COVID?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on the back of a Lysol bottle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just drink that and you're cured, right?
Touche.
Yeah.
A very heartfelt thank you to our sponsor, Cavenders. Cavenders has been a trusted cowboy boot and western wear outfitter for over 50 years. Go to Cowboy Christmas to their 8,300 square foot booth to find out why their loyal customers love their western wear collections as much as I do. Guys, Cavenders is the place to be for Christmas. If you're not at Cowboy Christmas, go to their website or one of their 90-plus stores throughout the continental U.S. Cavenders is where it's at. Guys, I can't think of a better truck than the all-new 2021 Ford Super Duty, and I can't think of a better dealer to get one from than Bill Fick Ford. Bill Fick Ford is the #1 Super Duty dealer in the country and the #1 truck provider for the entire rodeo industry, guys. Go out to contestant parking right now. You'll see more Bill Fick Fords than any other vehicle. I'm a Bill Fick Ford man myself. Can't wait to get my new 2021. Here's the great deal, guys. He will give you a great deal. You'll get great interest rates. You won't have to worry about it. It's fully transparent with the purchasing process. None of that car dealer BS. Go to BillFickFordHuntsville.com to see what they've got in inventory now. And, of course, you can order your truck. That's what I did. Order your new Super Duty. If you're not from Texas, if you're not here, if you're not enjoying Arlington with us, if you're not around Bill Fick Ford, guess what? Nationwide shipping. You can be anywhere in the continental U.S., maybe Canada. It might just take a little longer. Get your Super Duty today. So there's something we learned a long time ago when we started the Gauge podcast. It's that you barrel racers, you guys will consume. If there's a barrel racer on the show, you guys will support us, and we thank you guys so much for that. Well, it's time to support the industry, guys. Go enter the Royal Crown Fraternity Derby and Open Barrel Race. Here's the deal. $65,000 added to the fraternity that will be in Bryan, Texas this February, or this coming February, rather. And they've got another race in 2021. They've got the one in August, which will be in Rock Springs. Go to RoyalCrownRace.com or find Royal Crown on Facebook today. Check out the stallions that are currently enrolled. Get those entry fees paid. There's no annual enrollment fees, and you still have time to enroll your stallion if you want to be a part of that. Go to RoyalCrownRace.com for more details. Guys, our founding fathers set out to ensure that you were able to arm yourself if you needed to against tyrannical government. The Second Amendment is extremely important. Bailey's House of Guns might be the finest firearm supplier in all of Texas. They're such a fine firearm supplier that they have been supplying Texas law enforcement for decades. They've been in business since 1970, based out of the Houston market. They've got all the great options. You like hunting? They've got Benelli. They've got Weatherby. They've got Christensen Arms. They've got Swarovski on the optics side. Leupold scopes. All the ammunition you could want. It's like there is no COVID for them. They have kept their stocks high. If you can't find it in the box stores, guys, give Bailey House of Guns a call. 713-433-2475 for more details. Here's what's great. If you're out of the state of Texas, no problem. Bailey's will ship the gun you want to your local FFL. You can still get a Bailey's House of Guns firearm today. Guys, one thing is for sure, one thing I know for sure about myself and everybody in this room other than young Tyler is we are rural Americans, guys. With that comes a brand built just for us, Rural Cloth. Rural Cloth is for the guy who likes to hunt, fish, drive the back roads, drink the ice-cold beers, go to the bonfires, has him a dog in the back. If you got mud on your boots, Rural Cloth is the brand for you. Rural Cloth set out to create some of the highest quality clothing in the business, and they've got some great little taglines. The We Grow Beer hat is super popular. Thank you to Rural Cloth for the 20% off holiday discount that they're giving all the listeners to the Gauge podcast. Go to ruralcloth.com, type in the promo code GAUGE at checkout to get that 20% off. We've got till Saturday for you guys to use that. For some reason, if you're living under a rock, if you're not here with us, why that would be, I don't know. You'd be crazy not to be on this show right now listening. They've got 10% off for the remainder of the month. So if you do miss it, if you're one of those people, you come across this, I'm sorry you missed us, but go get that 10% off deal. It's Christmas.
I just decided that I was going to be a big, hairy American winning machine.